Hello everyone, welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On her wedding day, Princess Kate did something that probably caught the palace staff off guard. The modest Princess of Wales chose to incorporate a charming, albeit unexpected, personal touch into her wedding day, even with the grandeur of the Westminster Abbey ceremony. The princess looked stunning in a fitted white gown by Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen, including a long-sleeved lace overlay. Although senior stylist James Price from the Richard Ward Salon styled her hair that day, she chose to do her own makeup, allegedly informing assistants that she knows her own face. Rumor had it that she had some private makeup instruction from London-based artist Arabella Preston. Additionally, she applied a subtle smoky eye and accentuated her cheekbones with a pink blush and a coordinating shade of lipstick that day. In contrast, Kate's predecessors and subsequent royal brides have chosen to enlist professional assistants on their wedding day. While Meghan Markle chose to go natural with makeup artist Daniel Martin, Princess Diana worked with Barbara Daly. Kate's unusual introduction to the late Queen without William's support. Princess Kate didn't even have Prince William by her side, so her first meeting with the late Queen must have been extremely intimidating. When the future Princess of Wales and William were both undergraduates at St Andrews in 2002, their romance began, but Kate didn't actually meet the monarch until 2008. Although Kate had previously disclosed that her initial encounter with the Queen was brief and took place in an odd situation, she would go on to develop a close relationship with her. Kate revealed the meeting to Tom Bradby of ITV not long after she and William made their engagement public in 2010. She disclosed that it had occurred on a momentous occasion for the royal family, Peter Phillips' nuptials to his ex-wife, Autumn Kelly. Kate told Tom, "Well, I first met her at Peter and Autumn's wedding. And again, it was in amongst a lot of other guests and she was very friendly and no, it was fine." While receiving medical treatment, King Charles takes Queen Camilla to a church close to Balmoral. As he and Queen Camilla made their way to a Sunday service at Crathy Kirk, which is close to Balmoral, King Charles looked cheerful. Despite his ongoing fight with disease, His Majesty has declared that he will attend the 5-day Royal Ascot this summer. It is reported that the King wishes to attend in remembrance of the late Queen, who only missed one race in her 7 decades on the throne. The King has made several public appearances despite receiving a February diagnosis of an unnamed form of cancer. Following the shocking diagnosis, he withdrew from the most of his public roles. Still, he has read his red boxes every day and his audience with number 10 every week. A few days prior, as people gathered outside Clarence House, he was spotted waving to admirers and visitors from his stately Bentley vehicle. As the monarch drove by in his maroon sedan, onlookers took pictures of him. A lot of people appeared happy to see King Charles going about his everyday business. Queen's farewell portrait with her great-grandchildren, captured by Kate, features a covert homage to the missing kid. Today, the royal family will commemorate a very special anniversary, the late Queen's birthday. Her royal relatives will surely always remember her, as they will treasure their memories of her. She was born on this day 98 years ago, April 21, 1926. In honor of the anniversary last year, the first birthday she had celebrated since her passing, a unique, never-before-seen portrait of her and a few of her youngest relatives, shot by the Princess of Wales, was made public. The picture, which was taken at Balmoral a few weeks before her passing, features the late Queen on a sofa with the young royals grinning beside their cherished gown. It was taken by the Princess of Wales. Savannah Phillips, the eldest daughter of Peter Phillips, and Mia Tyndall, who is holding her little brother Lucas, are her oldest great-grandchildren, and they are seated next to her on the sofa. Lena Tyndall, Zara, and Mike Tyndall's middle child, is positioned behind them, together with Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Isla Phillips, and Prince Louis. The late Queen advised Meghan Markle of the phone during a trying time in her life. Prince Harry has disclosed that the late Queen contacted Meghan Markle to offer guidance at a trying period in her personal life. While Meghan and Harry were having tea with Prince Charles, Harry's father at the time, the Queen called. In his candid memoir Spare, Harry recalled the moment the phone rung, writing, "We all looked stunned. Meg went for the phone hesitantly. It appeared that Granny was phoning to discuss Meg's dad. She was answering a letter that Meg had written her, pleading with her for counsel and assistance. Meg claimed she was at a loss as to how to stop the media from questioning him and encouraging him to utter heinous things. Granny then advised Meg to ignore the media, visit her father, and attempt to reason with him." Absolutely furious and in tears over major blow from royal family, said Prince Harry. An insider with inside knowledge of the Sussex family's traumatic experience at Frogmore Cottage claims that Prince Harry was absolutely furious and in tears after being forced to leave the home. Over a year ago, in March 2023, after the publication of the Duke of Sussex memoir Spare, it was made public that King Charles had requested that his son and his spouse, Meghan Markle, leave Frogmore Cottage. And Harry was furious over this. Tom Quinn, a royal specialist and author, described Harry's indignant and emotional response to Charles' decision to evict him to the Mirror, saying he felt his father had no right to do it and that it was purely vindictive. The Standard was informed at the time by a source that the Sussexes are no longer leasing Frogmore Cottage. That benefit is no longer available. It's over for them in the UK, the person continued at the time. They will need to purchase a private home if they wish to live in the UK. Then, in June 2023, Frogmore Cottage's keys were eventually returned by Meghan and Harry. The couple transferred their remaining belongings to California. The late Queen's amusing attitude when guests disobeyed decorum is revealed by the royal butler. The humorous response Queen Elizabeth had when her visitors broke table manners was made public by a former butler for the royal family. The late Queen was well known for having a wonderful sense of humor. She was frequently seen laughing while having deep discussions with her loved ones. Furthermore, royal butler Grant Harold, who served as King Charles's and Queen Camilla's butler from 2004 to 2011, has disclosed the instance in which the late Queen startled her guests by having them violate royal decorum. In a statement on behalf of Slingo, he claimed the Queen's amazing sense of humor was demonstrated by a humorous incident that occurred in Scotland. "One evening, I went in to announce dinner," he stated. "When I went to see her, there were other guests present. I stepped up, nodded, and said, 'Dinner is ready.' As she left the room, she turned to glance back to make sure no one had followed her. They should have followed royal procedure, or at least been in the dining room by now, but they were all still speaking in the other room. So she started running down the hallway, and I can still picture myself looking and thinking, the Queen is running, what should I do? As a butler, I didn't think it would be appropriate to sprint, so instead I kind of trotted into the room. When we arrived, the hostess looked around and grinned, and I heard the other guests running down the hallway to enter. She flashed me a wink as if to say, 'How about that?' after giving me a quick glance. I thought, oh my gosh, you are so awesome, and I really enjoyed it. I later learned that everyone knew she was like that. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.